the fin.
You're banging out a chili con carne?
Yeah, mate.
I wonder if you can show us the chili con carne.
At the minute, you want to see what it looks like now?
I wonder if you could show us now, yes.
Oh,
I said, I wonder if you can.
no, I can't.
You can't, can you?
That's all it looks like now, mate.
I'm
At
actually
the end
running
of
some language patterns right now that I'd like to share with you guys that I learned on my training, some secrets. So we'll keep these hush hush. Paul's disappeared into the grass. Um, Paul, you are a legend, mate. So we got Paul, Luke, Gavin. I wonder where everyone else is.
Start calling Gav Gordon Ramsay. He's always cooking in here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna start it now because we have got some legends in here. We got three of my favorite people all in the same call. So if no one else shows up tonight, I'll consider it a win. I want to talk to Paul first because we haven't seen Paul in a while. He's got a big smile on his face. He's bringing the positivity. So tell us, Paul, like, what's been going on? What are you doing? Are you working? Are you finding deals? Are you selling deals? What happened with your investor where you said you were going to work with him, you were going to do it for like £500? Like, update us.
So basically, hasn't been going so great. But I've learned how to actually build my investors list, and yeah, like I've been networking, speaking to loads of people, and I've added like 18 people on my investors list. No, actually 23. So I followed up with a few. Some of them they're not really looking at the moment, because they've got things going on, and some of them they're looking, but not as of now. So
Right.
and some and one guy is looking for a land opportunity. So he's a developer, and also there's one guy that's looking for a BRR
Yep.
as well. So I need to follow up with everyone on there. But right now, I just need to continue building my investors list, really.
We need to be working with people who want deals now, not
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
Somebody just come in. I don't know if anyone's seen it. They had an emoji with a kissy face. They came,
Yeah, it was
oh, fuck knows. They came in, they blew us a kiss, and they left. We appreciate the sentiment. But hopefully the Phantom Kisser will be able to make an appearance again. Maybe not tonight, but I'm sure they'll come in at some point. They've come in, they've seen a little bit of Paul, they've seen a bit of me. They're like, they got a bit shy, I think, around these handsome gentlemen. And then yeah, of course they left then. But that's okay. Some people are a bit nervous. Paul, yeah, we need to put urgency on this. And I said this to Luke. We've got these investors that we're working for, but they've not fucking paid us anything. And they're
Mm.
talking about, we're talking about deals in the future. But like, let me ask you guys a question, right? And this is not a trick question. Does the future exist right now?
no, it's been a present.
Um,
Where are we,
yeah,
Paul?
in the present,
And when do we want people to take action?
Now,
now,
Right. Because tomorrow, it never comes because even tomorrow is
right now.
now,
right now. Paul, when do we want investors to give us money?
now.
Do we want investors to give us money right now?
Yes,
We do, don't we?
yeah. To show their commitment to the deal.
Exactly, no question. So we need to get the money in the bank today. Once the money is in the bank, then we can breathe.
Yeah.
We've done our job, right? So what do we need to do in order to get money in the bank? Well, the first thing we need to do is we need to ask for the money. We need to ask. So out of curiosity, Paul, all these people you've been speaking to, have you asked for the money?
Uh, no, to be honest. I've just been building report, so I need to
It's not a
call.
trick question. You may well have asked for the money. I have no idea. I'm just trying to coach you. Have you asked for the money from every single person? Yes or no?
Not every single person, no.
You've not asked.
No, not yet.
Okay, well, we need to ask the question because a closed mouth doesn't get.
Any deals, any money.
That's right. A closed mouth doesn't get any deals. And the saying is a closed mouth doesn't get fed. Okay, so if I don't open my mouth, it doesn't matter whether somebody's trying to put food in there. You could have an investor that's ready to buy, but unless you've got an open mouth, right, or open hands, you can't take the money, right? You need to get comfortable asking people for money. Have I asked you for money in the past? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. And I feel confident in asking you for money because I'm delivering you a service. Now,
Mhm.
you are delivering a service. You know, I'm doing it done with you. You're doing it done for you. Okay. Do you know the difference between the two?
Sorry, say that again.
What's the difference between a done for you and a done with you?
Done for you is when they've they've done they've done something for you that you haven't done anything from your end. They've done it for you. Whereas done with you, you've actually helped out and contributed into the deal, helping find the deal or whatever.
Mm-hmm. You're offering a done for you service, which is really fucking cool. You're actually doing all the work for the investor. Okay. You're going out, you're finding the deal, you're negotiating the price, you're reviewing the deal, you're providing the evidence to the investor in a pack, you're spending your time driving around looking for deals. Or maybe you're not driving, maybe you're catching the bus. Do you think that for all the effort you've been putting into finding deals, that you deserve to be paid money? Yes or no?
Yeah, definitely. But the
You
thing
do, don't
is,
you?
yeah, but it's no like and trust. Like
Okay.
it's a struggle because like I've asked for a bespoke fee from other people in the past, but they're always hesitant to give the money.
Well, you're not even asking for it.
Fact, facts the like maybe two or three people.
All right.
You
Well, what?
asking confidently as well?
Sorry.
Are you asking confidently, like just like shying away? Or can you pay me like £500? I'll put it on my bespoke list. Like urgency and confidence. Do you know what I mean you're offering them a service, and if you're not sounding confident offering a service, no one's going to pay you.
Yeah, kind of like I haven't really been confident saying it. So yeah.
Like it's just got to like be fluent on the tongue. Like Corey's really good at asking for money, probably because he's asked loads of people for money. You just got to keep asking people for money and get confident with it.
Mm. But I don't know how to like say it. Like would I just say, okay, well in that case, I will need to, I'll need the commitment fee to the deal. I need a, how would I say it?
Well, I'd honestly probably just start off with this is one of the deals I got going on by XXX. Do you know what I mean? These are the figures on it. Is this something you're interested in? If they go no or yes, either one, it don't matter if it's a yes or a no. You go, if it is a no, for example, and they're not interested, you go, what are you interested in? And then when they tell you X, Y, and Z, you go, right, I'll find this property, but I'll put you on my bespoke list. It's going to be a small deposit of £500. I mean, just to show your commitment to this. And you tell them, X, Y, and Z is the full price, and the deposit will come off it. Do you mean? And I will find you this property. Or if not, you just tell them this is the property I got going on here. It's going to cost you this much. Let me know right now if you want this. We can secure this deal. If not, it's going to be sent out to the rest of my investor list.
That's actually really good.
Yeah.
That's actually really good. Probably better answer than I was going to give. I would have done it a little bit differently. Would you like to hear how I did it?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
I would have done the exact same thing that Luke did. The only thing I would have done is I would have added in a trial clause. So, let's say we're going to go down the same path that Luke went down, and the path is that they don't want the deal, and that you say is perfectly fine. I understand that you don't want the deal. Just out of curiosity, are you in the market for a deal right now? And they're either going to, if they say no to that, then it doesn't matter if you have the best deal in the world, Paul. They're not going to buy it because they're not buying a deal. Huh? So just save yourself some time. You can, if they say no, we just say, no worries. Well, look, how about I check back in with you? Hey, Ren, you're in for a good session today. I'm flowing. I can feel the energy coming out of me. Right. If you're not in the market for a deal right now, that's absolutely fine. I'll get back in touch with you in a few months' time and see if anything's changed. How does that sound? Great. Bang. You put them on a list as a maybe person in the future. Gavin just left. Obviously, way going over Gavin's head. He can't handle it. He's like, oh, it's too much value. Oh, I'm trying to cook. I can't cook. And I'll watch the replay. Fine. So let's say that they do say that they're in the market for a deal. Then I say, okay, fantastic. So what is it that you're looking for? They tell you what they're looking for, and you say, great. And you repeat what they said back to them to show you're listening, to show you what, Paul?
You're listening.
What do you think's more important in sales, Paul? Listening or speaking?
Definitely listening.
Definitely listening. So Paul gets it, right? Hello,
Mm.
how you doing, Ren? You good? No, he's put people fucking. I can't handle people on this. Oh, by the way, guys, we got a free event coming at 8 o'clock on Wednesday. You're not going to want to fucking miss that. I'll talk more about that in a minute. Now, going back to it, we've asked them the question, what do you want? They've told us we're looking for a 3-bedroom house in Swansea, and we want the rent to be £1,300 a month, and we need it now. And I'll say, great. I say, if I could find you that deal, and then Rin's gone. What the fuck? If we could find you that deal, are you in a position? Is that something you would want? Sorry. They say yes. Right? So we've got 2 yeses so far. How many yeses have we got?
2 yeses.
We got 2 yeses. Now, the final question is, if I could find you something that fits that criteria, are you in a position to pay the fee now? They say yes. How many yeses have we got now?
3.
Now, all I have to say at that point is great. Well, look, it sounds like you're ready to rock and roll. What I'll do is I'll take a deposit off you of X amount. I'll go out and I'll find you that property. If for any reason I can't find that property, then I'll give you the money back. But we're very confident that we're going to be able to find you that property. How would you like to pay? Would you like to use your card or the stolen one? They're going to laugh and then they're going to pay, because the hardest part of the sale is the close, because it gets awkward, because people are like, oh, I can't ask for money because, whatever. So I want to avoid the awkwardness, and instead I want to inject humor. How would you like to pay? Do you want to use your card or the stolen one? I'll put it on the stolen one. I'll say, great. So what's the numbers on the card? And I'll take the payment right now.
Yeah.
What are they going to say? Oh, no, I'm not in the market. Well, hold on a minute. I asked you if you were in the market for a deal. You told me yes. Oh, yeah, but I don't have the money. Well, hold on a minute. I asked you if you had the money and you were in a position. You said yes. So, I
Yeah.
understand that there's some reason why you don't want to go ahead today. Do you mind me asking what that is? Because I'm not a mind reader. And what the fuck are they going to say? Or are they going to pay me the money just so they don't look like a fucking idiot? They've already committed to it. They committed to it 3 times, Paul. How many times?
3 times.
And I never asked for the order. The 3 questions were not asking for the order. I said, I said, do you want this deal? They said no. That wasn't one of them, sorry. It was, if I could find you a deal that suits this, is that something you would want? Then I said, are you in a position to pay today? And then what was the other one, Luke? There was three of them, wasn't there?
Yeah, I think you repeated the same type of property they were looking for back to them.
Yeah, that's not.
Is this the type of property you are looking for?
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
It's a quick and easy yes, that is. It shows that you're listening. I'll put some on the yes ladder as well.
Yeah, they said you said, hey, are you looking for a deal? Or I was there. I said, I know this deal doesn't suit you at the minute, but are you in the market for a deal right now? If they say yes, then I can say, okay, so what kind of deal are you looking for? They tell me, I say, so you're looking for this. Is that if I could find this deal, is that something you would want? And then it's, are you in a position to pay today? 3 yeses. Then I just say, well, sounds like you're ready to get started. How would you like to pay? 4th question. Very difficult to say yes to something when you've said no to something when you said yes 3 times. I'm building up, so it's not awkward when I ask. Because if they said no to one of those questions, Paul, question for you, would I still ask for the order?
No, you end the call straight away, longest time.
I might not end the call straight away, but I mean, close
Depends what they
enough.
say no to.
Huh?
It's like, I think it depends on what they say no to.
Well, if they say no to any of those, I don't know. Are you in the market for a deal? No. Then it's done.
Yeah, that's a kill. That's killed it.
Killed it, yeah. What was the other question? I keep forgetting.
The type of property and are you in a position to pay today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they say they're not in a position to pay it today.
That's
I'll
killed
just
it
say,
though.
okay, great. When would you like to get started? Well, when would be a good time to revisit this? Not next year. All right. Well, hey, I'll find you. I'm probably going to be able to help you with that next year, if I'm not too busy. But like I'll keep you on the investors list, and if anything does come up, and first and foremost, it goes out to my bespoke investors. But if for any reason the deal doesn't get taken by them, you'll still get an opportunity to buy. So there's that. And I look forward to working with you in the future. Have the best day ever. I don't want to spend my time with people who are not. I like lobster. I like lobster, yeah. These crisps are really nice. I shouldn't be eating them because I'm going away to Thailand in less than a month. But I love lobster. Does anyone in a court like lobster?
I've never tried
I don't
lobster
really like it, to be fair.
Well then, okay. Well, Paul's never tried it. So Paul, I might try and sell a lobster to, but I'm not going to sell a lobster to you, Luke, because you don't like it. What the fuck am I going to say? Oh, Luke, you're going to love it. Like, well,
You can't sell it to me because I don't want to see.
yeah, you don't want it. And I could be like, why don't you want it? But what happens when I ask you why you don't want something?
I'm gonna tell you the reasons why.
Yeah, and then does that strengthen your argument or does it weaken it?
It weakens it because you could come up with a counter to it.
It doesn't
can't-
weaken it.
Does it? No.
Strengthens it. Because you're
Strengthens
telling me all the reasons why you don't like lobster. So what are you convincing yourself of at that moment?
I still don't like lobster.
If I tell you something like, listen, hey, write this down if you've got a pen and paper. If I tell you something tonight, you've got to decide whether or not it's true. But if you tell me something tonight, you know it's true. Fact. Yes or no, guys?
True.
True.
You're the
still
one
have
telling
to-
fact,
You
you
see,
know.
even in that moment, you have to decide whether what I was saying is true. You have to make a decision in your mind. Like, is that true? But if you tell me, if Paul, you tell me, right? I'll give you a great example. If Paul tells me that getting a rent-to-rent deal is hard, and I tell him no, it's not, is that going to change Paul's mind, or does Paul in that moment believe that getting a rent-to-rent deal is hard?
He leaves us hard because that's what he's
That's
thinking.
what,
Yeah. I'm not fucking telling it. He's telling me. So if he's telling me, he must believe it's true. He's not going to tell me something that he doesn't think is accurate. What the fuck am I going to say to Paul I'll say to Paul, it's not hard to find a rent-to-rent deal. My clients are finding rent-to-rent deals all the time. They're packaging and selling deals. I'm finding rent-to-rents. I'm ringing up landlords. Paul's just going to be like, well, I've rung at 200 landlords this week and none of them said yes. Corey's full of shit. I'm sorry, but that's probably what you're going to say. It might not be negative like that. It might just be that, but in your world experience, it's hard. I can't tell you it's hard. It's not hard because we're creating a conflict. Because I'm telling you something, you're telling me, and if we do that enough times, guess what we're going to do? Anyone have any idea?
An argument.
We're going to fucking argue. Now, if we're arguing, am I going to convince Paul of anything?
Nah.
Is Paul going to strengthen his own thoughts and beliefs in that argument? Yes or no?
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
he is. He's defending his point, isn't he? And you're
Yeah.
defending your point.
And when he's defending his point, is he likely to get emotional or logical?
More emotional than logical.
And have you ever heard the saying that facts tell? Well, facts tell, stories sell. And why is that? That's because selling is emotion. When we buy, we make an emotional decision and we justify it with logic. We don't buy with logic and then justify it with emotions. We make a decision because of the way it makes us feel. And then we rationalize it and we say, well, I made that decision because of X. But truthfully, we buy with emotions. You will buy a feeling. Put it like this, right? I want you guys to, or maybe we could put it on right now. You guys want to see something cool?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
It looks like we're doing a sales training tonight. Is it okay for me to do a sales training tonight?
Yeah, of course.
Definitely.
Would it be okay if I shared with you guys some of the stuff I learned from the course that I was at the other day where I paid 17 grand to win a sales course? Would that be cool?
Yeah.
All right, cool. What about you, Paul? Are you cool with that or should I just not bother?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay. You guys ready to watch a video?
Yeah.
Okay. Share my screen. Let me know if you can see it.
Shit.
Ready to watch?
Yeah.
Are you ever using ChatGPT and stuff?
By the way, I
Is that
do have
really
YouTube
reacting
Premium.
at this?
I don't
That's
know why
okay.
the
Use
fuck it's saying I
Duck.ai
don't.
from DuckDuckGo.
I'm not
Let's
gypsy. I do have YouTube Premium. All right, here we go. You watch it? Can we all see it?
Yeah.
Can we all hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go.
You guys don't see that?
Yeah, that made no sense to me.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Okay.
I'm guessing I was tapping into people's emotions.
Maybe. What do you think, Paul?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm lost.
Huh?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm lost.
You're lost. Brilliant. Well, hey guys, we come on here to learn, right?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
100% ready to learn.
This advert was played at the Super Bowl. You guys can probably imagine that cost a lot of money to run that ad, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, the cost for the 30-second ad at the Super Bowl is around $7 million, with some spots reportedly going over for the US 8 million, right? Now, how many do you think that Budweiser, do you think that they would spend that much money on an ad and not have it, make money?
No, there's so many eyes on the Super Bowl, and I think that what they've done is they've tapped into everyone's emotion with like a little love story of the dog and the people on the farm, and then come back to it at the end with the Budweiser, so everyone remembers a story associated with the company. Then
Boom! What does that prove? It proves that people buy with emotions. They buy a feeling. They don't buy a product. How many times in that advert did they ask you to buy a bud, Paul?
Sorry,
How many times in the commercial did they ask you to buy a bud?
to buy what?
Budweiser.
A dog.
Yeah, they don't. What they do is they show you an advert. It makes you feel, you feel sad, you feel happy, you feel excited. The music, like you feel like, you know what I mean? Like you can't watch that. Don't tell me that you guys watched that advert and you didn't feel different things at different points, right? So people watch it and then without even knowing, like they think, oh, you know, the little, I can explain to you what the story's about. You know, there's a puppy, and he breaks into the barn and he makes friends with a horse, right? And then what happens is a bad man comes along. First of all, this says warm springs, right? You know, warm, making you feel good. He breaks into the barn, makes friends with a horse. Even the shots, everything's done perfectly, right? He takes him away. Look how cute that dog looks there. You know what I mean? Right? He's taking him away. What's he wearing on his hat? Can you guys see what he wears as his hat? See the hat? See the logo?
I
I
think
can't
it's
really
a
make it out.
Well, you can't make it out there, but yeah, he's
Super
wearing a
Bowl.
He's wearing a Budweiser hat. You see it there? See the bud?
Yeah.
Right? Then there's a little bit of a romance going on, but then look, the bad man comes. He's the evil guy. He's got shades on in the day. He's about to buy this dog. You could tell he doesn't care about the dog because look, he's looking at his phone. He's more interested in the phone than the dog. She don't look happy. She looks sad. Look at that forced smile. Don't forget, guys, selling his body language as well. Like we can see a lot of what's going on in this advert without there even being anything said. Think about that. They're selling to you without even saying anything, right? They put the dog in a car. The horse, he's running after the dog. He wants to save his friend. All of a sudden, you got all the horses there. Everything stops. He's looking away. He's happy. Dog's coming back with his horse. Yeah, everyone's happy. And then at the end, you can see the man with the woman and you can see the horse and the dog. And it leaves you on this cliffhanger where I want to know what happens next. Do the horse and the dog get together? Do the man and the woman get together? Like, what is going to happen? And then all of a sudden, boom, Budweiser, best buds. Then what I do is I think, oh my God, you know what? I am connected with Paul in a while. How's Paul doing? Like, I'm going to ring Paul and we're going to have a conversation and I'm going to see how he's doing and we're going to get together. And do you know what we're going to do when we get together? We're going to go to the bar and we're going to drink a Budweiser. Also, what are people doing at the Super Bowl?
Getting drunk.
Yeah. And you best believe that they're getting drunk on Budweiser because
Mm.
they put $8 million into that. And they're not going to put $8 million into something where they're not going to get a return on their investment. Now, what is the point of me showing you this? Why am I showing you this? Why is it relevant? Well, it's relevant because it shows you that people will buy it with feelings and justify it with logic. You know, there's and how you make somebody feel, Paul, it's like you make me feel good. I'd probably buy something off you. I'm not in the market for a deal though. But what I'm trying to say to you is like people are gonna buy off you, Paul, for showing up and being you and being your true authentic self and providing value. You know, like I said to you, there's no harm in doing something for free in the beginning. Just to show people, like help people, Paul. Like I'm helping you guys. You know, you guys are my clients. Paul, you're not even a one-to-one client, but I still like helping you because not because I want anything from you, but because I want to see you do well. I like you, and I want and that's my value that I give to you. I'm not giving you cash, but I'm giving you something more than cash. I'm giving you the skills to make more money, right? Luke likes me. He's trusted me enough to come to my house and give me money. And in exchange, now I want to I want to help him, and I want to see him succeed. So we're always constantly exchanging value with one another. And there's ways that you can do that, Paul, without it having to be physical cash. You could just go out, you can inspire people, you can offer to work for people for free.
Yeah.
But when it comes time to ask for the money, we need to be confident in asking for the money, because at the end of the day, you are delivering something of value and you deserve to be paid. You're on
Yeah.
these calls, you show up, and you deserve to be paid, bro. But you're gonna get people to buy into you first. They need to, you need to find a way, Paul, to get people to trust you. And let me tell you this: no one's gonna trust you more than people in this community, because we see you all the time. I trust you. Do you trust him, Luke?
Yeah, of course. I see him all the time.
Yeah. Well, bro, we love you, you know what I mean? You're always welcome on these calls, but you need to be invested in it. You need to be a part of the community, and you need to do whatever you can to do that. Otherwise, you're gonna have to just keep showing up on social media maybe, and just keep reaching out and keep making connections. Try and message and speak to about 10 people every day. Um, and then get someone on bespoke.
Yeah. I'll keep doing it, keep trying, keep doing what I need to do, networking and following up with people I meet, and just I'm gonna keep doing it.
And you know what? The people that you meet might not want to do business with you right away, but you still should ask. And then if they say no right now, I promise you, man, some of those people will come back to you further on down the line. There was someone on the call with me just now, and he didn't do it. And I was like, he wouldn't say no. And I was like, dude, all I want you to do, I don't care what, well, I'd like to work with you, but I don't need to work with you. All I want you to do is that I want to empower you to make a decision, whether it be a hell yes or a hell no. But I just need you to make that decision. What decision do you want to make? And he could not say no to me. He just couldn't say no. Maybe it's because I got tattoos on my neck, on my hands. Like, maybe he's scared I'm gonna come beat him up. But I was like, dude, it's fine. But like, I'm not gonna chase you down. If you want the help, you reach back out. And it was the same old shit I always hear. Oh, I'll reach out to you when I'm ready, rah, rah, rah. But like, dude, like, I'm not gonna push that guy to make a fucking decision, because I know that he will come back to me at some point. I guarantee you. It happens so many times where they say, no, they never say no. I've had people hang up on me before because they're so scared to say no. But I don't fucking abuse them or nothing. I don't know if I go, you said you were gonna think about it and then you never got. I say, take your time, dude. There's all the time in the world. I mean, you've only been waiting 7 years now to get into property, yeah, and you want to wait a bit longer. Take your time, man. I'm sure you got all the time in the world, right? But eventually, bro, they're just going to come back to you anyway. As long as you build that know, like, and trust, and you keep posting on Instagram and people can see you. They say people need to spend 7 hours with you, Paul, before they do business with you. I'm not like that. I invested 36 grand into a mentor that I didn't even know the fuck he was. Now, why would I do that? Anyone have any ideas?
Because you obviously know, like, and trust him for the free values provided at maybe a seminar you attended, or just free value of from social media.
That's a good answer, but it's not the right one. I didn't
Well,
get no fucking value from these people. I didn't know who they were. But you know who did get value from them? And do you know who knew who they were?
Gavin Mitch.
Gavin and Mitch. Now, why would I trust Gavin and Mitch to make a decision for me? Well, if you guys have been on calls with me before, you'll know I'm a what learner, not a how learner. So all I need in order to make a decision is for somebody that I really trust to make the decision for me, and I'll just say yes. Now, literally how my mind works. People, it's crazy, but I don't even want to fucking look into it, because for me, I don't want to think. I just jump. That's exactly what Luke is like. I just jump, and I think, fuck it. If I jump enough times, like, and do you think sometimes when I jump, it doesn't work out? Yes or no, Paul?
yes.
Yeah, of course it does. I don't like you can't jump out of planes your whole life and like never have an accident, or you know, I mean, maybe not jumping out of a plane. If you have an accident jumping out of a plane, you're fucked. But you know, skateboarding, let's say, I used to skateboard. You know, you can't expect to get better skateboarding and not have an accident. But even though I have accidents only like 8% of the time, do I still fail, Paul, more than like 99% of people? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Now, how can I fail more than everyone else if I only fail 8% of the time?
Try more than everyone else.
Bingo. I just do more than everyone else. I literally just do things. I don't think, I jump. I drop in. I don't fucking, because if you think and you get in your head, you're dead, right? This is why people try and get you to buy with emotions, because the logical brain always comes up with all the reasons not to do it. Are we more drawn to negative or positive?
Negative, probably.
Any idea why?
I don't know. It taps into your emotion more.
No,
Oh.
that is kind of right, but it's not the answer I'm looking for.
Hmm.
Why do you think? Okay, put it like this: if I see a car crash on the side of the road,
Yeah.
am I probably gonna be drawn to it? Am I gonna look?
Yeah, because you're curious to know
Okay.
what's gonna happen, to know how the problem is gonna be solved.
Okay, cool. Now I like that. You're on the right track there. You say, I'm curious. What is it about the car crash that piqued my curiosity? Why all of a
Because
sudden am I drawn to it?
because it's unusual, is a big thing to happen. Is unusual. You don't normally end up in a car crash. It's in once in a blue that will ever happen. So the chances of you coming across a car crash is a big thing. So you wanna, you know, investigate, see what's going on. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd say negatives just get more attention than positives, really.
I know that. I 100% that 100%. But why?
I don't know. People don't like to see people doing well.
No, not quite. You want me to give you the answer?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
on.
I suppose people don't like people doing well. So yeah, that you're not wrong, but I really want to get to the core of it. I want you guys to understand, because if I tell you something and you don't understand why, then you're always going to be a what learner like me. But because I'm a what learner, you know, I have to figure out why. Because once you find out why, then you can truly understand something and you can go off and you could do something different and still get the same results, because you don't just know what to do, you know why it's important, you know how to do it. You need to understand things on a level, right? And I'm going to take you there. So the reason why we look at negativity is because we still have the caveman brain. Okay, so society has advanced, okay, way quicker than the mind has been able to adapt. Now, back in the day, danger meant like saber-toothed tiger. Danger meant a fucking mama is gonna come and attack the tribe. So if I see a saber-toothed tiger near the home base, am I gonna have to react quickly or slowly?
Quick.
Okay. When we become emotionally charged and when fear kicks in, our adrenaline goes up, our pupils fucking dilate, we go into flight or fight mode, right? Fight or flight is literally designed for our survival. It gets you into a state where you're ready to fucking, like, you're alert and you can actually concentrate on the job at hand, right? Are you getting this so far?
yeah,
Now, we don't face saber-toothed tigers anymore. Our problems are actually very, very fucking small in comparison. But the mind doesn't know the difference. It still just recognizes danger. And all we want to do is get away from it. But we have to be alert to it. So we look out for danger because it's a survival mechanism. There's no stronger emotion in the fucking world than fear, and the ultimate fear is the fear of death, the fear of no self. And we mistake things that are not going to kill us, and we think, oh, this is going to kill me. Have you ever felt like, oh, my world's going to end if this happens?
Yeah.
I don't remember when, but I'm guessing I have.
Fucking I have. I feel like that a lot. It's just natural. I'm like, oh, if this happens, my life's gonna be over. But like the truth is, the things happen and life just goes on. And usually, guys, like life sorts itself out. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is why we feel afraid, and that's why we're afraid to make decisions. It's the caveman brain trying to keep us safe. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but if you listen to that, if you feel the fear and then you don't take any action, then you're always a victim, and you're going to spend the rest of your life afraid. But if you feel the fear and you take the action anyway, that's called courage. And I got news for you guys: the world rewards those who take consistent action and are courageous. You hear the saying, "No guts,
Glory.
no guts, no glory." Like I believe the things that are going to make us successful, they're hard on purpose because it's a test. Like it's life testing us. So you can either believe it's life testing us, or you can just, you can look at the science of it and say, hey, it's the monkey brain, it's the caveman mentality keeping me safe. But either way, guys, everything that you want and everything that you deserve is on the other side of fear. And Paul, right now, you have a fear of asking people for the order. And all I'm trying to do with you, and I'm trying to tell you that, dude, you fucking need to ask for the order because you deserve it. Was that good
Yeah.
advice?
Yeah, that's good advice. Yeah. I just need to ask the question.
Yes,
I
your
guess,
mic is a bit.
I, I guess it's like I don't know when to come in and say that, but maybe I should just,
Can you hear him, Luke?
Sounds like he's underwater.
Are you underwater, bro?
me,
Is your hand over your mic?
He's in the
um,
bushes. He's not underwater.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, my finger was on the thing, I think.
All right.
Go on, repeat that, Paul.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know when to come in and sit and ask for the bespoke fee, because when I'm listening to them, like it's like they're going about like what they got going on and stuff, and it's like they're not in like the position to actually. I just have to ask,
You
can
need
I
to
just
ask questions, bro.
yeah, I just have to ask, man, because
Yeah.
I'll never know in it, so I just have to do it.
You're deep in it too much. Like, say me and you were talking now at a networking event, and I'm telling you about all these properties I got. You could just pop the question, how do you acquire these properties? Have you ever used a deal sourcer? Do you mean like it might not be the best question ever, but it can point you in the right direction? They go, no, I haven't. You go, well, I offer. Do you mean I offer a deal sourcing thing? Do you mean that's my type of thing? And then you ramble on down that route. Do you mean like if it's not going your way in a conversation, ask a question. You're already asking questions about their life and how they've got these properties. Just ask them if they've used a deal sourcer. If they go yes or no, ask them another question. Do you mean? And before you know it, you've asked them all the right questions and you've took them up this guest ladder, and you've got to close.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll definitely implement that what you just said. If
Take your
you
finger off the mic, bro.
oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah, I'll definitely implement what you've just told me. And if Corey, if you could please like post the recording so I can go ahead and study what you've just said and just implement it.
Well, the recordings are only for people who would like 1-to-1,
Oh,
uh,
okay.
but I mean, fuck, dude, the whole call today is be about you. So I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't post it and let you see it. So I'll literally send you the recording. How's that sound?
Okay. Thank you.
Um, One more thing I want to touch on before the call ends. And Paul, this is for you again. It's also for you,
Mhm.
Lou. Relationship capital is more important than financial capital.
Mhm.
If you ask rich people, what would they rather lose, their network or their money? I guarantee you a lot of
Losing
them are
money
gonna,
every time, innit?
they'll lose their money because they'll make it back with the network and the relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like people will help you out, but if you have all the money in the world, but you don't have anybody to help you, I mean, well, I mean, what happens to lottery winners 2 years after they win the lottery? Do they usually keep the money or do they
They're
lose it?
broke. They go back broke.
So money's not the answer there because if it was, then no, like the people who get a lot of money, they would keep it.
What's the saying? Network is net worth.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys are in the right place.
fine.
So,
There's loads of intelligent people out there, but people don't know because they're just so what they call it, so
yeah.
they're not open-minded at all. They don't want to speak to anyone. So yeah, it's very good to network.
If I was you, Paul, I'd just be hitting up events. I'd just be asking people. Do you mean obviously you get a conversation going,
Yeah,
and then just hit them with the. If you ever used a deal sourcer before, like it might not be the best question ever, but if the conversation is not going in a direction you want it to at all, start directing it that way. Do you mean? Even if they say no, ask them, "Oh, well, how come you've never used them before?" Do you mean? Listen to him again. Listen to him again. Boom. Hit him with another question. Would you be open to working with a deal sourcer? Boom. Oh no. Yes. Well, how come you wouldn't want to work with a deal sourcer? Like, what's holding you back?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You just got to keep asking questions, and before you know it, you'll get some yeses, and then you get a close.
yeah,
Do you know? I was hoping to get a close today, but the guy hasn't got back to me, so I'll get a close tomorrow, or the deal will get passed on. Simple as.
Yep.
Do you
Some
mean?
will, some won't. Next. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
people get confused with sales because they think we need to convince people to do something. Like
mhm,
when you think of a good salesperson, I don't know how it is for you, but for me in the past, before I started, and even after a year or two, I was doing it myself. I was just thinking, well, you've got to be good at talking. If I,
Listen, listen.
this is why when people ask you to sell a pen or Jordan Belfort, you said, sell me this pen, we would like the natural response to that is, and if you watch the movie Wolf of Wall Street, they do it
yeah. I
again,
watched it.
right?
It's
You guys seen,
amazing.
have you guys seen the movie?
Yeah, it's amazing. Sick.
Yes. It's actually right next to me, I think. It's probably like after Scarface, it's my favorite movie of all time. I've seen the movie more times than I could even fucking possibly. I must have seen it about 100 times. It's the best movie ever, except Scarface.
Mhm.
But like, if you remember at the end of the movie, he goes into the audience, says, "Sell me the pen. You sell me the pen." And what do the people say? They say, "This pen
Oh,
is awesome. This pen, you're
Yeah,
gonna be able to write your name with it. This pen will bring you 10 years of good luck. It's blue. It's a blue pen. And you know what's really cool about this pen is it's dry erase marker. So you can rub it up. No, that's not
next.
how you fucking sell the pen. How do you sell the pen, Luke?
Yeah, write down this information for me. Oh,
Yeah. Now that's for the movie. That's for the
yeah.
movie. But the way I would sell the pen and the way John Belfort actually teaches it is if I try and sell you a pen, the first thing I'm going to do is say, Paul, I've got this pen. How long have you been in the market for a pen? And Paul's going to say, I don't need a pen. I say, well, okay, no worries then. Why the fuck am I going to try and sell you a pen? You don't need it. Now,
yeah.
if Paul says, I've been in the market for a pen for a year, what would be a good next question for me to ask?
You should ask um what why how long have you been looking for a pen for?
Well, they already
You
answered
said
that. They've
that.
been looking for it for a year.
Oh, you should ask what how comes you've been looking for a year and still haven't found the perfect pen?
That's a good one. I like that. I would say, well, what color do you like? Well, what if I could get you a pen and it was the perfect pen, what would that pen look like? Would it be blue? What color would it be? Oh, it'd be blue. Oh, well, fuck it out. Okay. So they're looking for a blue pen. Then you could say something like, well, what stopped you from getting a blue pen? Oh, I haven't done it because X, Y, Z. I say, okay, so you haven't got a blue pen because of that. Like, how long has that been an issue? And then at the end of the day, I'm gonna be like, look, I say, based off everything you told me, Paul, I think I've got the perfect solution for you. I've got you this blue pen. Now I could maybe sell a feature if I want. I could say, look, it's a blue pen. It works. The best part about this pen is you can actually remove you can rub it out if you make a mistake. And it's a great pen. And look, the pen, Paul, is only $97. So look, based on is there any more information you need to know before you make a decision, or should we just go ahead and get this wrapped up today? Or you could just say, or you could do what Luke does and make the assumptive clause and go, well, it sounds like this pen is a perfect fit for you. How would you like to pay? Would you like to use your card or the stolen one? And then it is. But I couldn't do that, Paul, if I didn't know what the fuck they wanted. Because if they don't want a pen and they don't want a blue one and they don't want a da-da-da, then I can't sell it to them because I don't know what they want. I can't sell something to somebody if I don't know what they want. I need to get information. I need to have a conversation. And when I'm building conversation, I can build rapport. I can ask them questions and I can elicit feelings out of them. Why haven't you done this? How does that make you feel? Imagine, Paul, that you had a pen. I want you to imagine this. Check this out. I want you to imagine you had this pen, and I want you to imagine you're looking at the pen and you're thinking, wow, like this pen is the best pen ever. And then what you do is you go and you write your name with this pen, and it's in bright blue, and you can see the blue, and it makes you feel like very powerful because you're writing great sales script with this pen. And people come up to you and they say, wow, look at this beautiful script that you've wrote, and it works and it converts, right? And people are using your script and they're converting clients over the phone. You're converting clients. How does that make you feel? All of a sudden, you're seeing the money come into your account. You're hearing people congratulate you. And it was all because of this pen. How would that make you feel, Paul?
Oh, I feel like that guy.
You feel like that guy. You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
You would. Oh, well, look, Paul, I can already see you using this pen. Can you see yourself using this pen and getting those results?
yeah, definitely.
Well, look, man, I can already tell that this is super important for you. So I'm gonna offer you a few options, and all I'm gonna ask, Paul, is because you've told me this is important to you, that you just make a decision, whether that be a hell yes or a hell no. Does that sound fair?
Yeah,
Okay, well, Paul, look, you can go on for the rest of your life and you can, stay stuck in procrastination and you cannot find a pen, you know. That is one option, but that's not the option I see for you. How does that option sound? Good or bad?
that sounds good.
This sounds good. All right, well, fuck, that
Well,
didn't
I
go
mean,
away.
I mean,
I led you to a fucking wrong place. Oh.
no, it doesn't sound good, the procrastination
Okay,
bit.
well, we'll put that option off the table then. The second option, Paul, is you can go to Asda and you can buy a pen yourself. Now, a pen from Asda, Paul, is really cheap, but so is a water gun. But if you go on a deer hunt with a water gun, you shoot the deer, guess what, Paul? You're not going to kill the deer. In the same way, Paul, that a pen from Asda is really cheap, it's not going to get you the results you want. It's going to run out of ink in no time. And it's not even blue. It's probably going to be like red. And who wants to write in a red pen, Paul? But it is an option. If you want to go write with a crappy red pen, it's going to run out of ink in 2 days. And, you're going to end up spending more money because you're going to have to keep buying pens. Like that is an option. Or the third option, Paul, is you can get this blue pen. Now, Paul, this blue pen is amazing. And let me tell you the reason why. The reason why this blue pen is so good is because you can write on it and, you can erase it with an eraser, right? And you can have a brand new clean whiteboard and you don't have to like scribble it out, right? And it's going to last you a long, long time. You're never going to need to buy another pen. Now, Paul, this pen, it is actually a little bit more expensive than the other one, but let me tell you why that's the best thing. It's because this pen is not going to run out in 2 days. This pen is going to last you at least a week, maybe even 3. Paul, I've had clients like Luke who have used this pen and they're still using it to this day, and they bought it 2 months ago. And they said it was the best pen ever. The only thing you're going to regret, Paul, if you pick this pen, is that you didn't pick it sooner. Now, Paul, which of these pens, which of those options do you think is the best for you? The ball's in
The
your
blue
court.
pen. The blue pen.
What pen?
The blue pen.
The blue one?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you're ready to get started. How would you like to pay?
Um, I like to pick card, please.
All right, well, I'll send my bank details after the call and I'll get you to pay. Sorry, I forgot to mention it was 3 grand, but we'll sort that out. It's only 3 grand, by the way, guys. Only.
Good value.
Only. Don't forget to use the word only. Well, how was that, guys? Was that pretty cool? Or, I don't know. I
Yeah,
didn't know this conversation was going to go that way, but
it was cool. It felt like I was actually like you see like Jordan Belfort. I thought I was like in that movie, you know.
I think you just used one of his lines, but I can't remember what one you said exactly. But it was just fresh in my brain. It's just gone out of it. When you were selling it to Paul, I'm pretty sure you said one of like his lines that he say in the film. Like your only problem is you didn't buy it sooner. But I think he says in the movie, the only problem is you didn't buy enough.
yeah,
How much shares can we put you down for?
yeah. The only thing you're going to regret is that you didn't buy more. Sound
Hmm.
fair enough?
Yeah,
It's also, guys, about the way that you say things. Like I slowed it down. I'm quite a loud person, but sometimes the best thing we can do is make it a bit quieter and speak a bit slower and more softly. Because when we speak slower, people are they're gonna put more concentration into hearing what you have to say. Therefore, they're gonna be more focused on what you're saying. Also, I'm showing people that I'm calm and I'm not worried about whether the sale is going to go through. And at the end of the day, Paul, the ball is in your court. You be the judge. Sound fair enough?
yeah.
And that's how you sell. So, guys, uh, I've got to go. I've got a call now at 9 o'clock. I hope you got some value from tonight's call. We have
Definitely.
got a free rent-to-rent training that you're going to want to jump on, actually, Paul. It's on
Okay,
Wednesday. If you message me, I will send you the link. It's free. So you can
okay.
it's a 2-hour course and it's going to go through every fucking thing. If you don't learn what to do from the 2-hour course, then,
He was eager. He's getting ready for Wednesday.
yeah, he's getting ready. Well, look, man, did you get value from tonight?
Yeah, that's helped with a lot of sales tactics, but it's really good at it. So
Well,
thank you for that.
if you ever want to do role plays or you want to fucking have some fun and you want to jump on the phone with me, you can ring me at any time. Don't ever feel like you can't ring me. Try and book it if you can, or at least give me a heads up that you're gonna ring. But like, if you ever feel like you need support, dude, don't just not reach out and feel like you can't. Like, because I feel like a lot of people they feel like maybe they can't reach out to me because I'm busy. But like my investment in you is that I want to see you win. And I'm really like, I really, really need to see you win. And I'm not going to stop until I do see you win. So it's up to you. Like we can either do it quicker or we can do it slower. But either way, you're going to win. But you do need to reach out to me because I am busy. But you're going to get the result. And I'm going to help you get there. Okay.
Yeah, without a doubt, I'm gonna get the results soon enough. Now I would have had it a lot sooner if I could have taken on my own rent to rent with obviously having money in the bank. So that's been one challenge. But like you said, with a challenge comes a solution. So I'll figure out another way. Do
Yeah,
you know what
mate,
I
we
mean?
all get there in the end. It's just sometimes it takes a bit longer. Like, but there's nothing wrong with that. The whole thing about it is just being in it, and like you are consistently showing up. I always see you on the call. Too fucking late now. Who Stefan has jumped in? Too late, man. I'm just gonna wrap it up. But
Oh, just missed it. No.
I know, but don't worry, mate. Drop me a message actually, because you're
Yeah.
not normally in the calls, are you?
No, man. No.
Have
Not
you
at
got my
all.
number?
No, it's in
What the hell? We've got other people showing up now. We got Samuel on the call. Why is everyone showing up now? It's 9 o'clock.
oh, that's
Well,
annoying. Is it record?
it is recorded, but only for one-on-one clients.
Oh man, I've
Oh
not a one-on-one
man,
client. Fuck's sake.
Well, boys, what made you jump on the call at 9, by the way? How come you only jumped on now?
I thought it was maybe still on. I was going to try and jump in and see if we can share a bit of value or add some value somehow. Or
I
Try
would
and
love
extract.
to keep the call going, but I
Yeah,
got another
no
call
problem.
myself. But I don't. I want this to be. You guys are on here now. Do me a
That's
favor.
fine, bro.
Drop your numbers in the chat, and I don't normally
Yeah.
do this, but I'll get you on the Wednesday call because we've got something pretty cool happening on Wednesday, and you're not going to want to miss it. Put it like this:
Oh,
How would you? Are you guys in Rent the Rent yet?
yes, I'd love to. Yeah, I want to scale it.
Oh, he's gone. Okay, so we know you're serious. So we take your number.
Yeah.
So have you done Rent to Rent yet? Yes or no? Have you got a Rent to Rent unit?
Yes.
Okay, how's it doing?
Yeah, it's doing quite well. It's doing quite well.
Okay,
I've got
what do you actually need help with?
well, I guess it's just trying to take some inspiration from either other people that have got some units, seeing what they're doing differently, if they can try and help improve my business.
Yeah.
Just trying to, you always every day's a learning day. So just trying to see if anyone else is doing something differently I can pick up on or, adapt it to my style.
Okay, how many have you got? One.
No, I manage quite a few now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, we've got about 93, I think, we look after.
93.
Nice.
Yeah,
93.
93.
What the actual fuck? How the hell have you got so many?
Busy with
Oh,
management, that is.
stressful, mate.
Fucking-
That's how blood, sweat, and tears went into that. That was painful.
I can imagine. That's a lot of work.
I'm doing
Yeah.
I'm doing a call on Wednesday. I'm gonna invite you on. It's 2 hours of Rent to Rent training.
Yeah.
And then we could you just jump on, get some value. And then, I've also got a live training coming up in Cardiff. So if you enjoy that, potentially you can come down to the live training. Where are you from?
Swindon.
Swindon. Oh, so near Bristol.
Yes, near Bristol. Yeah.
Well, on the 27th, I got a live training in Cardiff. So if you like the call on Wednesday,
100%. I should be able to make. It's not too far actually, Cardiff. So yeah, 100%. I'll be up for that.
all right.
In fact,
All right then, guys. Well, I'm off for tonight. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Reach out to me if you need any help, Luke, and I will send you over the link to join the call on Wednesday. I'll see you there, Stephen. Does that sound good?
Cheers. Sounds good, bro. Thank you very much.
have a good night,
Sorry for
guys.
joining so late. Have a good one.
Cheers, guys.